Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time coming across my face, my name is Taylor, or T-Rex Mua as I go by over on TikTok and Instagram. I am a small makeup enthusiast, aspiring makeup artist, lover, influencer, content creator, just everything in that makeup category basically. I created this look over on my TikTok live today, and I definitely feel like this is a look that needs to be appreciated. So we're going to pop right into a tutorial. But before we do that, I just have to ask, if you like what you're seeing at any point, please subscribe, like, or comment. And consider following me over on TikTok and Instagram. Like I said, I post daily makeup content. I'm not as consistent over here, but I am trying to be. I just don't feel like I have as many followers and like friends over here, so I'm trying really hard to branch out more. So leave a comment, let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, any types of tutorials, any look requests, just let me know. Like I said, I created this look over on my TikTok live. One of my friends over on TikTok has been doing a makeup prompt every September. Today's makeup prompt was to do a bridal look or what you would do for your wedding makeup. So I wanted to do a blue look because I found out my friend is having a boy today. I wanted to celebrate her and her little son that she will soon be having, not till like March, but still. And then I actually wore blue to my wedding. I eloped in Hawaii and my dress was this blue dress. I did blue eyeshadow. I was not any good at makeup back then. If I can find a picture, I'll throw it up right here really quick. So this is like a recreation of my wedding makeup and in celebration of my friend. And let's just get right into it. I've wasted enough time talking. I'm starting today's look out with my brows. I brush them out first and then use my All Rose Beauty pomade to darken and fill in any gaps. Brush them out again and use a Q-tip to clean up any excess and just sort of carve them out a little bit more. Once those are done, I'm priming my eyes with my Juvia's Place eye primer, and I'm going to start with my Glamlight Michaela palette. Taking the shade Mass Hole on a kind of dense brush and lightly placing it till I have the shape and outline I want, and then packing that pigment on, and I am blending it up just a little bit to make the next shade easier to transition to. Then I'm going to take the shade Rhody and basically just place that right on top of Mass Hole, kind of blend it out, and then I'm going to go back through and replace both those colors until I have the exact pigment and blend I want. I did leave out a lot of blending because I changed my mind a little bit halfway through this look and decided I wanted this to go all the way up to my brow because I'm going to do a cut crease and I needed room to show off the blue. That blend though. At this point, I grab a different fluffy brush and just start really blending it up and out until I have exactly what I want. I also add some of the shade Babe from my LED Anniversary palette. And once everything is blended out to my satisfaction, I'm just getting some micellar water on a Q-tip and cutting that crease, trying to make sure it is perfect or close to perfect. And of course, I'm going back in with my Juvia's Place primer, and I really like to give my eye primer some time to sit and dry before I do anything else with it. I will lay it down and then use that brush to just tap through the crease anywhere there's like creasing. Once the primer is basically dry, I'm taking a really thin brush and that shade Mass Hole so that I can not only perfect the cut crease but also darken up that blue again, just because I really love that color and I wanted it to shine through. I'll fix that blend and then pop into the LED Anniversary palette. I am placing Babe on my lid first, and what I love about LEJ's formula is I can put the shimmers on my lid with a brush, and the payoff is incredible. Usually I have to use my fingers. Once I have those two colors placed and blended to my satisfaction, I'm taking the beautiful duochrome shade Squad and just popping that on my lids for an extra shimmer and shift. Look at that. It is honestly one of my favorite eyeshadows of all time. I use it as highlighter sometimes. Because I'm a perfectionist, I do have to go back and just make sure this blend is absolutely perfect. And for my inner corner, I'm taking the shade KRS because it's just perfect right in the inner corner. This liner process is long, but I just took the black water activated liner from my Morphe for the Bibs palette and use that to do my eyeliner because I have more control. I wanted it to be absolutely perfect, but then it was about on this eye when I decided instead of just a little wing, I was going to do a full big bat wing because that just works better with my hooded eyes. Once I started doing it, I can't stop, so I'm going to do that to both sides and use a Q-tip and some more micellar water to just fix it and make it more even, and I love the end result. I love it. For my mascara, I went in with a mix of my She Glam mascara and this YSL Beauty Lash Clash. I chose these lashes from She Glam because they are blue tipped, which you will see later in this video when I do a close-up. I'm placing some glue on the inner and outer corner just to make sure my lashes will stay. I've been like riding the struggle bus with lashes lately, but these went on pretty well, probably because I had just cleaned them beforehand, so they were nice and flexible and soft. I did use Duo Lash Glue on the band itself. I don't know if I said that earlier. Once my lashes are dry, I'm using what is actually a black lip pencil to tightline. It didn't irritate my eyes, so it's perfect. Going in with some more mascara just on the top lashes. I always do my bottom lashes after my base is on, which is a dangerous game to play, but I play it. This is my new favorite primer. It is the Sea Bright Putty Primer. I've had it for about a week and a half, and I am obsessed. It blurs my pores. It makes my skin look so bright and smooth, and I just love how it feels. So I definitely am putting a lot on, but I don't see any harm because it's nice. Another thing I became obsessed with is my rhinestones. So while my primer's drying, I'm just going to pop some rhinestones on in my inner corner. It is the perfect touch. For concealer, I'm using my Multi-Fix concealer and color corrector from She Glam. I'm going in with a light peach shade and then a sort of tan shade on top. I like to experiment with the colors and see what works. I place them with a brush and then tap it out and smooth it out with a sponge, and my under eyes have not been creasing since I started using this. Another instant obsession of mine is this She Glam Skinfluencer Foundation Balm. Ever since I got it, I've just been in love with it. This is the first time I've used a sponge to apply it. I usually use the brush. I like the sponge better. I went in with 2 layers because I wanted to be a full coverage queen and just sort of test out how it felt on the skin. Literally just felt like I had nothing on. Like the lightest foundation. I don't understand how they did this. Once that is all smoothed out, I'm going to do some setting, mainly under my eyes and down my nose. I'm using pretty much the last of my Fenty Mini Match Stick in Amber today, which is why I'm like rubbing it on my face aggressively. There's basically none left, so that's sad. This is honestly just such a favorite of mine. It blends out like a dream. It matches my skin tone perfectly. My Skinfluencer Balm is a shade too light, so having this contour really helps add some color back into my face without looking too like muddy or shadowy. I didn't do bronzer today because I didn't think it was needed. While this little drop of glue is getting kind of tacky, I pop some Wow Brow Gel through my brows to make them fluffy. And pop that little rhinestone into place. I wore quite a few layers of blush today. I think it's 3 in total. I started with the Devoted liquid blush from She Glam with 1 layer, and then I felt like I needed a second layer. And then I started talking about the blushes in my live and decided that I needed some of the new Day Glow blush. So I've got these 2 different blushes from She Glam on my cheeks, and honestly, the result was so stunning. I'm probably going to mix these blushes a lot more in the future. I really love how it ended up looking. Once my blush is blended to perfection, I'm adding some more mascara to my top lashes and doing my bottom lashes. For highlighter, I'm using my Estate Beauty Do Me in Lit because it's the only highlighter I have that doesn't have a bunch of glitter in it. If you guys haven't watched my unboxing video, go check that out. I decided to just pick a random lip color out of this little sample, and I got this beautiful coral red. I used my Laura Cosmetics lip liner to line my lips, and these shades ended up matching together perfectly. Who doesn't love a good red lip? The close-up of my blue lashes is coming soon. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I picked up this LA Colors lip plumper the other day, and it's just become an absolute staple. I love it, as well as this LA Colors setting spray. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said at the beginning, if at any point you liked what you were seeing, please like, subscribe, and comment, and leave me some suggestions as to what you'd like to see next. I am T-Rex Mua. Have a really great day.